up, No Fight fans? I am Kyle Collison. He is Corey Lay, and we will be your voices of two-piece promotions tonight. We also are your voices of knockouts and 3 counts. Corey, we got a heavyweight main event. We got Lucas Armand and Chris Cameron in the main event. Lucas Armand has been making noise out of Murcielago MMA. You love to see the big boys get at it. How you feeling about the fights tonight?
I mean, heavyweight MMA, local, regional, northern Michigan. Like I said, these boys, they don't always get the chance, man, to put on the performance on a stage like this. The crowd's pretty well full up. The venue's looking hot. I mean, excited for what the night might bring, man.
It's going to be a lot of action in our co-main event. We got Logan Roa and Oliver Leis. Oliver Leis had a nasty head kick knockout in his debut. Excited to see what he's going to do back inside the cage tonight. With that being said, no need to talk anymore or you might catch yourself a two-piece. So, good night, good fight, enjoy the fights. About to get it cracking. That blonde hair is serious.
Yeah, that's a look. I don't mind it though, honestly. You got it when you're rocking a style like that. As somebody who wears the long hair myself, you gotta back that style up, especially if you're bringing that style into an MMA cage. Oh, and you match that up with the cheetah print.
Oh shit! He pulled out some. Reminds me of Emmanuel Augustus Burton, the boxer from back in the day. He used to have the crazy trunks on. I dig it.
Let's go, Hayden.
Woo!
Making his way secondly, we got Jeff Paulson.
A lot of people out here for Jeff Paulson. I like the song choice. Shout out to Metallica. Definitely coming alive here at the West, man.
Right away.
Corey, if you were going to come out to a fight, what song are you picking?
This is a thought that I have had many times in my life. And I don't think Metallica is a wrong answer, that's for sure.
Definitely not.
There's so many. For me, I like my music on the heavy side, so I don't know, man. Metallica very well might be the right
Enter
answer.
Sandman is that joint, bro.
Yeah.
Enter Sandman is that joint, bro.
Yeah,
if you aren't ready to fight somebody with Enter Sandman, I don't know.
Yeah. That being said, what's your choice, Kyle?
I could do Metallica's definitely up there. I could do Enter Sandman for sure. King Nothing would be a good one.
Yeah.
I could do some Tupac. Some old Biggie on the way out. I can get down with a bunch of them. But that door is about to close, ladies and gents. It's almost time to get it cracking.
Well, here we are, 2 p.m.
Cadillac, Michigan! Are you ready? Fighting out of the red corner with 1-0 record coming into us from Ludington, Michigan. Hook and catch, standing 6 feet tall, 171 pounds. I give you Jeff Paulson! Fighting out of the blue corner from Sault Ste. Marie with superior MMA with a record of 1-3, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighing 169 pounds. I give you Hayden Hennessy.
Woo!
7. rounds. This round's referee is going to be Ben Kosmowski. Our ringside physician is Dr. Samet. Our judges are Scott DePonio, Brandon Gallo, and Mark Ongar.
One of the rules in the back. Find yourself intelligently at all times. And touch close enough.
Let's go, Hayden.
Lock this cage!
You heard the man lock the cage, Corey. What are you expecting here? Fight number one, two-piece promotions.
Two-piece promotions. Let's see what this night's opening up with. I mean, what I'm expecting
Is that two-piece and a biscuit?
is a two-piece. I'm a little secret here, boys and girls.
Paulson's coming
Oh,
out.
we got
swinging.
Oh,
Good
takedown.
takedown attempt here by Hayden Shipp.
Elbows in.
Good job of pressing Paulson up against the cage and using that aggression against him.
To the back.
He's doing a good job, though, of using that cage
Keep
to
your
try
head
to break the
position.
guard.
He is good wide base for Paulson here. He's got to watch that losing that back leg though.
Good, Hayden. To the back. Head position.
You can hear the corner
Good.
of Hayden Shipp
Hey,
here
keep going
calling
out
for
right.
that head
Yep,
position,
yep,
the head
yep.
fighting.
You're
He's
good.
got a good body lock. Let's see
Oh.
if he can finish it. I'd like to see him look for a trip here. Trip
Yeah.
that back leg
Got a
out.
pass to the back if you want
But
it.
there's
You know,
definitely
if
an
he-
opportunity there.
If
but
he
that's-
shrimps himself off to the side,
Good.
stretches that leg across, tries to
Yep,
kick
to the
that
back,
leg
to the
out,
back.
I think there's a takedown
Good.
there,
Press
but
it,
they
press it.
separate. Paulson's throwing elbows, getting at it. Shipp
I
back
see
under
why
the
he's
arms
not-
here.
Let's strike.
Oh,
Good shot
I think
from
that was an
Paulson.
elbow. Oh,
Paulson is throwing. Rock him,
Oh,
sock him,
my God,
oh, my
Hayden!
God. Good shot.
Uppercut.
Shipp is
Oh,
getting
Hayden,
his
go
distance
uppercut.
back here.
there we
No
go.
knees.
Getting the
Great
fight.
punches.
Getting
And you
the
duck
fight
it.
going.
Great
Nothing
Wow.
flashy, just two pieces out here
Two
for Paulson, man. Good
Watch your
Lord.
left, Hayden, uppercut.
Now, Jeff,
Uppercut.
let's see what Jeff
Uppercut.
Paulson can do with the grappling.
No uppercuts here.
Shipp around the neck. Let's see if he can look for the gilly. Is he going to jump the gilly?
Doesn't quite have the squeeze yet.
Hey, circle out. Circle out.
Could switch to the anaconda, but they separate.
Deep, deep,
Let's
deep,
see
deep.
what kind of gas tank Paulson's
He's
got
tired,
too, though,
Legs and
because he
body
threw a
pressure.
lot of
No
punches.
punches, Hayden.
He's not giving
No
himself even a
punches!
second to recover either. He's trying to
Legs
get
and body,
straight, too.
Hayden.
Big shots from Paulson.
Oh,
Yes, good. Put him back. Pressure now.
Oh, he drops him right down in front of us.
Good, you're good.
Paulson's got him, two pieces of biscuit. Look out for the triangle from Shipp. Shipp's got the triangle.
Right, punch, Hayden, punch, punch, punch.
Paulson's holding on to the cage here, but that triangle looks deep. He's trying to turn the corner.
Punch, punch.
He's got him right in the crook, pulling down on that neck. Let's see if he can get the finish. Oh, he's got the leg. That's tough. Oh, and he gets the tap.
oh.
Way to stay in there like a dog. Hayden Shipp takes a lot of shots, and what did I say? The kid never quits, and look at what we just saw. Comes
Wow.
back, gets him a triangle victory. That's what happened. You're headed to the pay window.
Man, what a fight though from both guys on that one. Oh man. Oh,
Great
me,
way to
oh,
start
me, oh,
two-piece
my.
promotions.
Wow.
Shama! You heard the man, Shama!
Man, to come back from that knockdown the way he did and to find that triangle almost immediately, tie it up, land a couple good shots.
Ladies and gentlemen,
After taking big
Man.
shots.
first
Man.
round,
What a fight.
2 minutes and 29 seconds. We have a triangle choke for your winner, Hayden Hennessy.
He gave his opponent the Hennessy on that one. Rockabye baby with that triangle.
Man,
Ought to call that the hen dog special for him, bro.
that shot. I mean, to take that shot the way he did, and to just immediately go on instincts. That's why
He
these
took
guys
some
train
big
the way
shots,
that they
too.
do, man. And for Shipp, man, What more? I mean, of course, you would hope to not take as many shots, and you'd hope to come out there a little cleaner. But that being said, man, what a way to let the crowd get a good taste of what they can expect from your career coming forward. You know.
Anthony Christunas getting ready to make his way out here. Got some Kid Rock on this walkout. It's appropriate out here in Americana and Michigan out here.
Yeah, real fitting. Working with our boys over at Stars and Strikes.
Stars and Strikes is always coming in so hot, no matter where the fights are. You know, they're located down by us over in the Westland area. And, you know, we're coming at you from Taylor, man. So for them to be coming up here at Cadillac, that shows you Stars and Strikes is ready. Any place, any time, be looking for some Stars and Strikes.
Yeah, it shows the level of commitment to your career. If this is something that you want to do, a couple hours travel, baby, that ain't nothing.
Had to drive through a blizzard to get here, man, but this energy and the action in the cage we've got so far are turning up the heat out here.
For anybody familiar with the Michigan winter, especially on the northern end of Michigan, you'd expect nothing less, you know?
Christunas I've heard of before, I feel like. Hale DuFresne, this is going to be the first time I've seen anything from him. But, again, based off our first fight, bro, we are in for some fireworks.
Yeah. Like we said, he's coming in incredible shape, too.
Introducing our next fighter, Hale DuFresne.
DuFresne. All right, I like the song walkout choice. Not mad at this. Got Vicious Band slurred in as the third band in the cage in there. Also joined by our beautiful ring card girl.
Yeah, doing an amazing job in there, by the way. Real excited to see what these guys can bring in this second bout of our night.
Like you said, dude, based on the action we're getting so far, I think we're in for some good fights. You know, don't let the amateur fight, you know, don't let that confuse you. You get two guys that are in there and hungry and ready to go,
yeah,
we're going to get some good fights.
We've definitely commentated enough of these amateur events to be able to talk about, like I said, opening the card, you know, these guys, there's so much growth between fights because they're so early in their career that you really do.
That's what the amateurs are for, man.
Yeah.
You got to have 5 amateur fights before you can be a pro. You know, you want to get a little bit of each type of style that you can get inside there. These amateur fights are fun to watch. Let's throw it up to Armand.
This next fight is going to go 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Cadillac, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'7", 145 pounds, with a 1-1 record. Fighting out of Canton, Michigan, with Stars and Stripes. We have Anthony Christunas. Fighting out of the red corner, coming to us from Petoskey, Michigan, with a record of 1-0 out of Ludus Martial Arts, standing 5'8", 145 pounds. I give you Hale DuFresne! The referee for this fight will be none other than Vance Spearden.
All right, guys, we're going to go back on a good fight, this lane fight. You want to do it now? After corner, small fight. Go, baby.
All right, here we go. Fight number 2. Let's get at it.
Cage.
It's your cage.
Does it live up?
It's your cage.
Both of these guys look very fired up, I say that.
Wait. Jab.
Christunas takes the center of the octagon right away. DuFresne meets him there, though. Nice leg kick.
Good, good.
Ooh.
Leg kick pendulum too.
Ooh. Look to be a
DuFresne shoots in. Looks like he might be hurt.
Look for your eight. Eight. Hands off the
I don't know
bats.
if
Look for
something
your
landed
eight.
or if he didn't
Watch
like
him
that
out.
leg kick, but
I don't know what happened, but here we go. Now he's in the, looks like the half guard. And with the way that DuFresne is fighting with that arm, there could be an arm triangle opening with that.
Yes, sir. Kid.
looks like he's tying up the arm. So
Ooh, nice shot from
Next time you get
Christunas.
that right arm free, we're going eights.
You know, a lot of guys
Arm
like to
free,
use
eight
this
over
half
the
guard
top.
position and sit on that leg so that your opponent can't really play a lot of the submissions, especially if you're just looking to ground and pound.
Keep it in his neck.
Oh, nice reversal from DuFresne.
Take your time. Keep him tight. He pulls that hand
Ties
back.
him up with a high
Stick it in.
guard.
Christunas walking those legs up. We saw the triangle in the last fight. He might be trying to follow suit.
Watch the pass.
Oh,
Watch
he's
the
got
pass.
both shoulders in
We're
there.
almost
though,
there.
so-
Lock your legs into a triangle. Soften him up.
Oh, big
there
shot
you go.
from Hale.
Overhook.
I was just gonna say, if you're Hale, you gotta try to do something from this top position.
Yeah, but you
He's
gotta be
mostly in defense at the moment.
Sure, but you got to be careful how much you posture up, though, because that's when he's going to get that arm out.
Absolutely.
Butterfly.
Like you were mentioning before, you know, that's where that half guard comes in.
There you go, using the butterfly hooks for Christunas, elevating his opponent.
Pump those legs.
Doing a real good job of using those butterfly hooks. He can pick that leg up and trap the other one with the arm to get a sweep. Almost got him. Also could look for a leg lock from here. Big shots from Hale DuFresne.
Up. We got 1 minute.
Big shots from that postured position.
Overhook.
Oh, big shot.
Or the elbow.
Overhook.
Dropping bows on him out here. Woo, there's another big one from Hale DuFresne. It is hailing elbows. It is hailing elbows, and Vince Van calls for a finish.
Man.
2
What a
for
fight.
2, and Hale DuFresne stays undefeated.
Oh. Those elbows did bust him open too.
Thoughts and prayers to Anthony Christunas as well, man. We want everybody to be okay when they step outside this cage. He took some big shots.
Yeah. Looks like the nose might have left the chat for a little bit, you know? Nasty elbows though from that top position. Once he was able to find himself in a secure enough spot where he wasn't so much worried about the submissions, he was able to posture himself up, land some real solid shots, and lead that up once he got tied back up into some real good elbows that ultimately led to a finish.
Looks like he's getting back up.
Let's give it up for him.
Shout out to Anthony Christunas, the straight warrior in there.
By win of TKO strikes at 2 minutes, 19 seconds in the first round. Your winner, Hale DuFresne!
What a fight while it lasted though, that's for sure.
Hale DuFresne staying undefeated here. We are 2 for 2 on finishes. 5 more fights to go.
Sponsors again. Clam Lake here. See, now look, they need to be busy, right? There's no way someone serving beer should ever be hanging out surfing the phone. Come on, let's go in there and get some beers from Clam Lake. And Loom in the back. Woo! Loom. Someone's gonna have to tell me what your phrase or slogan is. Oh no, you can't go anywhere, sir. See, I called you sir. I'm not messing around with you, bro. That was a heck of a performance, dude. 1 round. Tell me what was going through your mind as you were on top there.
Well, his face was like, it was looking at me weirdly the whole time, and it's like optically at the beginning. But I was like, well, my coach was telling me to throw elbows, because usually I just throw these little baby shots. What's my elbow in the face of messed up pretty bad.
It was really a good job. Now, who's here tonight that you know?
I got Shaylee, Sabrina, Sarah, Robert. Thank you. Bill, I earned it.
Perfect. Are your parents here?
They would be watching online, but the no stream kind of messed it up. But, they'll watch it sometime.
When are we going to see you again?
As soon as possible, March.
You heard that, Chad. As soon as possible. Hey, our winner, Hale DuFresne! What do you think, Cadillac? Are you ready for another fight? Are you ready for another fight? Well, I say we get it started. Let's bring out our next fighters. Kwan, Reese.
All right, Kwan Reese making his way out to the cage. We saw a little bit of him in the year-end awards on Behind the Lens when I was on there with our friends over at AAO Media. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy in the cage live and in person as he goes to war with Todd Ryan.
Up some of these fans style with these fights, man. Sometimes these people feel like they need the army with them behind them. Sometimes they just bring the close ones. And this is one of those ones.
From what I saw, my man's is ready to throw, so I'm ready to see what he's got inside this cage. All right, 2 fights, 2 finishes. Let's see if we can keep it up with the remaining fights we got left. We've got 5 fights left. Let's see how many finishes we get.
Got a big pop from the crowd on that one.
His opponent, Todd Ryan.
Hey, throwback. See if he'll be able to float like a paper plane inside that 2-piece cage.
We were talking earlier about what song would you choose. You know, that's what makes it hard, right? As you get stuff like this and you're like...
This one's a vibe. This one's a vibe. I'm not mad at it.
We got the ring card girls and then, you know, mouth from the songs.
This is a banger. Let's see if all he wants to do is throw his 2-piece and a biscuit inside that cage. All I want to do is throw that 2-piece and a biscuit. Let's get it.
Here we go, 3rd fight of the night.
Cadillac, Michigan, are you ready? Fighting out of the blue corner from Traverse City, Michigan, with significant strikes. He has a MMA record of 2-1. I give you Kwan Reese! Fighting out of the red corner, 145 pounds, with an MMA record of 1-2, with Team Phoenix, coming to us from Greensboro, North Carolina. I give you Todd Ryan!
We went over the rules in the back. Tells you to figure something all times. Touchdowns now.
All right, everybody, together. Lock this cage!
All right, lock the door. Fight number 3 is on the docket. Todd Ryan coming all the way from Flair Country in North Carolina to come out here for this fight. Let's see if he can channel the nature boy. Here we go, back at it, two-piece promotions. Kwan Reese starting off with a leg kick.
Couple good ones.
Trying to get that read, trying to get his rhythm.
Both guys in incredible shape, it's looking like.
Todd Ryan in on the takedown. Kwan Reese has that neck.
Hips away, hips away. Hips away.
That head is out. Let's see if he can defend the takedown. Good job so far. Let's see if Reese looks for that high knee.
Keep pushing the head down. Keep pushing the head down.
Oh, good persistence from Todd Ryan on the takedown right into side control.
Turn in.
Turn in.
See what Todd Ryan looks to do here, if he's going to go knee on belly or he's going to look for that full mount. Good job by Reese getting one of his legs back here.
Elbow, short elbow, short elbow, elbow.
He's got one butterfly hook in there.
Yeah, good elbow.
Keep those feet on those hips, get that out of the foot.
Whatever you want.
Reese is doing a good job of tying Todd Ryan up right now.
Try to get down with the foot on that hip. Keep that arm locked in there.
Both guys are going to have to get busy though, otherwise we're going to get a stand up. Reese is trying to frame out and get an elbow. There's a nice elbow from Kwan Reese on the bottom.
Push off the head, flip the elbow.
There he goes again looking for that frame. This time Ryan's trying to block it.
Hit that triangle if he's ready.
Referee's taking a close look on this one. We're going to see if he stands him up.
Triangle, Joe.
I think the bottom fighter is the one keeping us in this position with his strikes right now.
Feet on those hips.
Got the feet and the hips. Let's see if he looks for the sweep here.
He's doing a really good job of tying out his
Get that
right hand
postured
too with that
out.
elbow.
Get that hook back in there. Yep. Post on that, swim that foot back in.
Todd Ryan doing a good job moving up to the head, looking for that elbow from the top now.
Keep fighting for it. Keep fighting for it. Get it all the way.
Get that bottom knee all the way through.
Looking for that side
Keep that
control,
foot
unable to
through.
find it.
Use that overhook.
See, the interesting thing about this round, though, is with this being an amateur fight, it's going to all come down to how the judges score this. Are the judges going to give this round to Reese because he had a couple elbows in the building, or is the top control from Todd Ryan going to win out here when you're scoring this round?
I know for myself personally, I feel like the one who lands the damage.
Work offline there.
Ryan wasn't able to really get anything going
Other foot on that hip.
position. So for myself, I feel like Reese would be the one to take this round. But
I agree, but to play devil's advocate, Reese has also been on his back all round.
no, I don't disagree.
Oh, big shot from Todd Ryan.
Crack it with it over. Crack it
There you go. Things like that can win you a round in a close round. We'll see what happens in number 2.
Great way to get the fight going.
Keep dropping elbows like that, it's going to look like we're in a candy shop in here.
Going into the second round, what do you think these fighters can improve on?
If I'm Reese, I'm doing everything I can to stay off my back because even though he landed a couple elbows, again, dominant position most of the time is going to win out in a round. Todd Ryan had the top for the majority of the round, landed some big shots at the end. If I'm in a corner of Kwan Reese, I'm telling him you need to stay off your back.
And for Todd, if he is able to get him back to that position, he's going to have to find something to do a little more offensive.
I mean, does he though? Because the referee didn't stand him up.
No, true.
Here we go, round 2. Let's see what we got. Good timing by Todd Ryan, but a good way to stuff it. Now Kwan Reese is looking to be the aggressor with the takedown.
This is your round. Yeah.
There he goes looking for the ankle pick. Let's see if he can run the pipe. Good job using the frame here by Todd Ryan to try to use that for elbows. Looking for those knees.
Looks like that one might have landed.
Todd Ryan's trying to dig that underhook. Good job getting that underhook. Let's see if he can turn him, and he does.
Jack it up, jack it up, jack it up. Get that other foot
It's
on
a
the
real
floor.
strength
Jack it
battle
up.
against the cage.
Circling it out. Get that foot back. Get that
And
leg
carrying
back,
your
get that leg
opponent's
back.
weight like this, even defensive wrestling, is a lot more more tiring.
Oh,
Good lift on the single by Todd Ryan, but Kwan Reese keeping his base so far.
Rock the baby with it. Rock the
As you
baby
hear
with
all
it.
these
Drop
guys
that elbow.
talk
Rock the
about
baby.
all the time,
Rock the
Oh,
baby.
let's see if he can finish on the guillotine. That might be tight. If nothing else, leaves him a good spot for Leis here up against the cage.
he looks like he's got his arm in between the grip.
If you're Ryan, you got to get up off your butt here. Got to wall walk your way back up. Uh-oh. Kwan Reese might have the back. Oh, and then he lands up on his back himself. Now we're right back where we were in round one.
Yup, use the cage, get up.
If I'm Todd Ryan, I want to pull him away from the cage, not let him use that cage to walk his way up. You already hear the corner of Kwan Reese calling for that wall walk. The way he's got that head in there, if he can continue to snake his way up, there might be an arm triangle
Yeah, it's
finish.
going to be hard though because of the way his body's positioned. He's gotta
Again,
kinda
that's
get
why I want to turn his head away from the cage if I'm Todd Ryan. Reese trying to use that cage to reverse him. Good job by Ryan of holding on it.
does what you're asking for too. Kyle kind of gets him a couple feet away from the cage.
Elbow.
All right, now's the time. If you're going to pass, if you're Todd Ryan, stuff that leg. I'd like to see him Toriando and look to pass to the side.
Push him away with the foot.
If you're Kwan Reese, you can use that top leg to be a shield here. Use that and try to scissor sweep him.
Kwan using a lot of strength to be able to tie that pin up.
And Ryan lets him back up, back in on the single leg though.
He's got to watch his neck going for these shots so immediately.
There he goes, lifts and gets the big takedown right into side control.
Keep that foot in, keep that.
It's a 10-second clapper.
This round, I think, is much more dominant for Todd Ryan. But now, if you're in the corner of Kwan Reese, you almost all but got to tell him he needs a finish.
Essentially, because you really don't know. I mean, for both guys, you don't know how that first round goes.
Realistically, given the fact that Kwan Reese was landing those shots off his back, it's a good chance that Todd Ryan won rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So at that point, Kwan Reese is going to have to pull something out of the hat on this one.
Yeah, like you said, if I'm really both guys here, I wouldn't be confident. That second round, I do believe went to Todd Ryan.
Yeah, but if you're in the corner of Todd Ryan, it's at very least one round to one. Versus if you're in the corner of Reese, you could be thinking it's 0-2 or 1-1. So you got to be throwing everything but the kitchen sink in round 3, regardless if you're in the corner of Reese.
Anything different you'd like to see from these guys round 3?
Again, I want to see Reese keep it on the feet.
Better, easier said than done though, especially when your opponent's shooting.
I agree, but 2 rounds in a row, he's ended up on his back and hasn't been able to do anything. So I'm trying to keep it on my feet at all costs. You love the sportsmanship to start the round, in on a single leg, and again, Todd Ryan is on that takedown. Let's see if Kwan can finish this guillotine, but he doesn't have his hands locked.
Feel those hips.
He's got butterfly hooks. If he can elevate him, he can sweep him.
Push away in the hips, feet in the hips.
He's got him elevated. Let's see if he can use that to sweep.
Yeah, for
Get that
Reese,
foot on
you
that
gotta
hip.
do something. You can't to be taken down this early in the round. And,
Good job by Ryan of passing through. He's essentially in the mount. He's just got to shuck that other leg through out the back door. There he goes. He's in the mount now. Nope, still in half guard. Okay.
Push his hips away.
getting there though.
But he's working his way up, and Reese is having to carry that weight.
We're starting to really see the grappling.
Try to get that underhook on the outside. Try to get the underhook onto the outside.
Grappling really is that ace in the hole, man. If you can wrestle and can control a guy, man, it really helps when you're talking about a fight.
Don't use that cage, man. Use the cage with your feet. Pummel that underhook to your half guard side.
Nice shots from Todd Ryan here. Ground and pound, top control. But Reese is doing a good job of tying the arm.
Push it away. And probably the next hook. All right, start getting to your side now. Base on your side. Try to get that
Let's see if Ryan can get around to the side and drop that elbow. He's right in his corner, too.
Oh, big shot.
Pummel that leg in.
I wonder what it's going to take for this ref to do a stand-up, though, because he has let Todd Ryan hold this position all 3 rounds. But big shots right now. There's no need for a stand-up right now. If you are Kwan Reese, you just need to get up and get out.
To your point on the ref, Kyle, I actually think he's doing a really good job allowing him to work from these positions.
Oh, no, I agree. Now he's being very busy. But in the first 2 rounds, it was a lot of just controlling him and not so much ground and pound. This round, you know, Todd Ryan is dropping shots, so there's nothing to stand up. But prior to those shots, it was looking like a lot of what we were seeing in round 1 and 2.
Well, like I was saying earlier, in round 1 and 2, Reese was the one landing the shots from the bottom while tying up Todd from the top.
I agree, but I think that the shots that Todd Ryan landed at the end of round 1 were more significant than any of the shots that.
Well, I'm not saying
push that up through and throw up the triangle.
the judging of the fight. I'm saying he kind of kept himself out of position because if I'm the judge here, or the ref, I can't stand him up when the bottom fighter's throwing shots. You know what I mean?
Oh, big shots from Todd Ryan to end the fight. I don't know, man. I think we got a decision win from Todd Ryan, but tough fight from both guys.
Yeah, good fight too. I feel like both guys will have some stuff they can learn from in this fight. I feel like if you're Todd Ryan, if you're gonna make the trip out to Michigan, you at least want to walk away with the dub, right? And it looks like he will be tonight.
I would say so. Let's throw it up to our ring announcer and see what we got. From where I sit, though, I'd say 2 rounds to 1 Todd Ryan or 3 to 0.
Crowd showing their appreciation for both the fighters.
And again, for this being a smaller show, they've got them packed up, snow or no snow, rain, sleet, shine, snow. We're going to throw them things and get it ready. A 2-piece promotion, man. Here we go. It looks like we got our scores. Throw it up to our ring announcer.
This went to the decision with Judge 1 scoring about 30 to 27. Judge 2 scoring about 30 to 27. And Judge 3 scoring about 30 to 27. With a unanimous decision, your winner, Todd Ryan!
Like I said, I saw that one 2 rounds to 1 or 3 to 0 for Todd Ryan. I think the top control was too much, and he controlled way too much of the fight against Hayden, against Kwan Reese on that one. Looking forward to seeing both these guys back inside the 2-piece cage.
Yeah, for sure. Like I had mentioned, I feel that grappling advantage there really showcases.
So look, I have a serious question for you. Why did you come up to the snow to fight?
My coach asked if we wanted to travel a lot, and I'm just like, yeah. So we've been fighting everywhere. We fight down in Florida, fight down in Tennessee. It's always a fun experience just to get on the road and fight.
Line them up and you knock them down, right? I love it, I love it. So tell me what was going through your head during that fight. A lot of ground game going on.
Just get them down to the ground, throw some punches, make sure I don't go in the line, get a good shot in, and hold them down and throw good ground down.
Excellent. When's your next fight?
I don't know, as soon as possible.
All right, fair enough. Todd Ryan!
All right, let's keep that action popping over here. 2-piece promotions. Next fight coming up, we got Boris Radloff versus Brendan Baker. We've got 4 fights left for you in a heavyweight main event, dude. I'm not mad at it when we get guys that come out and scrap like that. If we're not going to get finishes in every fight, both those guys came out and scrapped, like you said, a lot that they can learn from. Good experience, like he said, after the fight for Todd Ryan, fighting in enemy territory and doing it and going and getting himself a dub. You know, good experience for a young kid.
For Reece in that one, there'll be some things he can look back on and he'll be able to work on. Ultimately, not accepting the position from the bottom is really the biggest difference, at least in my mind. That being said, though, for Todd, he really put on his game plan in there, and delivered on what he was trying to do. I think also there's things that he'll be able to improve his game from, but to travel across the country in the middle of a snowstorm, put on that kind of performance, that's the type of stuff that we like to see.
They're not looking forward to this coming from North Carolina. Just ask Ric Flair. I'm just saying. But here we go, next fight of the night. On their way to the cage.
Hey, we got another one on deck for you right now, Cadillac. Let's bring out the next 2 fighters. First, help me welcome Boris, the Animal, Radloff.
With a name like Boris Radloff, no duh, this guy likes to fight. Keeping up on our tally of the entrance music, I'm not mad at it. I think this is some Avenged Sevenfold. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to the Sinister Minister. Sinister Gates, excuse me. Wow, I'm wrong. We got Slipknot. I was waiting for it to get started. It was just a guess. That was a Slipknot was another fun one to see, man. You know, he just should have come out with the Slipknot mask.
Yeah, what's the mask? Which one?
I know. Which one you picking? No luck for Corey Taylor?
As a fellow Corey, of course there is. But that being said,
Our next fighter, Brendan Baker.
just like practice, Doc. We're throwing them hard.
Brendan Baker making his way to the cage.
It's really a different vibe.
I was about to say, far cry from the Slipknot that we just got. I'm not mad at it either, though.
And the level of intensity, too. One looks really intense and focused, ready to get the action going, while Brendan Baker looks calm, cool, collected, kind of like, this is just another day, man.
Get in there, drop a 2-piece and a biscuit, you'd be ready to go. If you guys are anywhere near Cadillac, Michigan, you need to get out to the next 2-piece promotions event.
Yeah, this has been an amazing event so far. For your point, Kyle, for it being a little bit of a smaller local show. 2 thumbs up so far.
And let's throw it up to the ring announcer.
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Our referee will be Van Spearden. Cadillac, Michigan, are you ready? Fighting! Out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot, 170 pounds, hailing from Ludington, Michigan, with Hook and Catch Wrestling Club. He has 1 win, 0 losses. I give you Boris, the animal.
A lot of love for Boris Radloff.
Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Petoskey, Michigan with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. With Ludus Martial Arts standing 6'2", 170 pounds. Brendan Baker!
See what these guys can bring. Fourth fight of the night. Go Boris.
Okay, guys, we've been over the rules. Want a good fight and clean fight. You want to touch gloves right now? Back to your corners, fighting.
Vicious Van Swerdan ready to get the action cracking.
This cage!
You heard the man lock the cage. It's time to get it cracking. 170s welterweight action inside that two-piece cage. Here we go. Both guys take the center of the cage. Leg kick off the rip for Boris Radloff. Brendan Baker doesn't seem to be phased. He is ready to get in here and throw. We're all over him. I love the body shots from Baker off the rip.
Not something I see enough of.
Oh! And Radloff throwing him right back.
Looked like it was a high kick that just caught his chest.
Radloff trying to get those leg kicks in. Oh, another nice body shot for Baker. I like the deep kick from Radloff too, though. Oh, another nice leg kick from Radloff. Man, Baker's got to start checking those. He's timed it. Oh, and he gets a takedown. Big shots from Brendan Baker. On the and he rolls with him. There he goes back to his feet. Great scramble from Boris Radloff.
Love their ability. Not accepting.
That roll can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. If he goes wrong, it can be wearing you like a backpack. But he was able to get out on the scramble, like you said. Now he's got Brendan Baker pressed up against the cage here. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got both legs. Let's see if he can run the pipe and finish the double. And on a single leg now. And then Brendan Baker punches him. I only need one leg on the ground. Radloff might be hurt. I love those shots to the body from Brendan Baker.
Like I was saying earlier, do not see enough in MMA in my opinion.
Body shots are the worst to take. I would rather you hit me 5 times in the face than give me a good body shot. I'm dead serious. Another nice knee to the body from Brendan Baker. Let's see if Radloff can dig an underhook up here and turn him. There's the underhook. And a nice turn from Boris Radloff. Man, if I'm Baker, I'm going to keep trying to go for that body.
Boris seems to be exerting a lot to try to get this takedown.
And he gets a trip! Let's see if it's energy lost. Different referee. Let's see if he lets him work his long down here. Brendan Baker walking his legs up. He's got one arm trapped for that triangle. Oh! Hammer fist from Radloff. He's got his legs locked the wrong way, though. He's going to get out. And now Radloff goes out on top. Holds on to that single leg. Let's see if he switches to double and runs the pipe. Oh, you can't elbow him in the back. And he finishes the double.
50 seconds.
Come back out by Boris Radloff. A lot of action in round 1.
What a round to start this fight.
Energizer Bunny. Let's see if the battery keeps going for 3 rounds. Now, we talk about tough rounds to score. That's a tough round to score.
That is a tough one to score. I feel like, I don't know, man. For both of them, they seem like they really did a good job. I feel like Baker was the one that ultimately walks away with the round, in my opinion. But both guys really good at what they were trying to do. Boris really chasing those takedowns. Really seemed to exert himself to get him. I'm wondering if that'll tax his gas tank any. But other than that, really good first round from both guys.
Great round 1, though. Coming out all action. Here we go.
start of round 2. Let's see what these boys can bring.
Like you said, though, on the walk, you know, Brendan Baker looks to be cool, calm, collected. Boris ain't looking too bad himself. Let's see what we got, round 2.
1, 2. There you go.
Good shot.
There you go. Pick him up. There you go. Keep him
Boris in on the takedown.
Ties him off.
that leg. Pull him
Trying to drive him across. Good job by Baker of tying up that leg. He might take his back here. Like a spider monkey on him right now. Trying to get that other hook in. He's got one hook in. Slowly starting to try to inch his way up the back. Good job by Radloff of defending that arm.
over your head and turn towards him.
Brendan Baker's trying to climb up and get that back. They are chanting for Boris Radloff here, though, inside the Wex. And a takedown for Radloff. Brendan Baker's right back up. Good job of using the cage.
Don't hold the cage. Keep his body right there.
Good throw by Baker and good reversal by Radloff.
Hey, now we're grappling.
You know, we saw Baker throw up that triangle before. Let's see if he goes for it again. He's got the arm trap. Already starting to move those legs up.
Walk him up to the cage. There you go. There you go. Walk him up. Keep walking. Put his head up in the cage. There you go. Now posture up. Those strikes. Not those strikes. Make sure his head's on that cage. Put his head up on the cage. There you go. There you go.
Here we go. Oh, good up kick from Baker.
Stay on him.
Just as I was getting ready to say, Radloff's getting ready to try to land some ground and pound. Good up kick from Baker, and Radloff looks exhausted.
Not what you want to see.
Oh, another good body shot from Baker. I've been talking about those body shots. I think those are the key to a finish. Another nice body shot from Brendan Baker. Another nice body shot. He's down and gets the finish. Call that man the body snatcher. Call that man the body snatcher. Taking bodies and snatching souls inside the two-piece cage.
Like we had said earlier, man, them body shots were really adding up, and all
we could hear the thud of the body shots from outside here, cage side. Big shots, big performance from Brendan Baker, and what a performance and what heart from Boris Radloff. I talk about it all the time on Knockouts and 3 Counts, which you can check out every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, bodyslam.net, millions.co. You can see them on them all, but I talk about the body shots all the time. I would rather you hit me 5 times in the face than hit me with good body shots, and that right there is exactly why, because you can snatch the soul out of your opponent.
Yep. And you seen it when that last one landed. It just
he landed about 2 or 3 in that ending sequence that you could hear the thump there.
170-pound title in April, so they're going to the winner, and then the guys coming in here. So I want you.
And from what we're hearing on the side, it looks like Brendan Baker just earned him a shot at the 170-pound strap in April. We love title fights this time of year.
This fight was decided by TKO by stretch at 2:15 in round number 2. Your winner, Brendan Baker!
What a finish, what a fight for Brendan Baker. Hats off to Boris Radloff, sticking in there like a G and a true warrior, man. The body shots are the story to this fight. It crumpled him after a few of them last couple body shots to finish it off. Left hook to the head.
It seems like that grappling heavy game plan kind of caught up to him too. Besides,
It takes the wind out of you.
The body shots. It seemed like we've seen that momentary lull in the action, and he put his hands on his
Wrestling,
hands.
you got to have that great gas tank. And then when you're taking big body shots like that, it's taking your wind at a surplus.
I mean, you've seen it. on display right here.
You've seen it on
Great
display
stuff from
right
Baker
there.
to be able to kind of
Great
weather
stuff
that
from
storm
Baker
and
to be able to
ultimately
kind of
deliver
weather that storm
you know,
and
fight ending
ultimately
sequence.
deliver that, you know, fight ending
Like we
sequence.
said, it earned him a title shot. We're about to get the square off. These two gentlemen will be back fighting in April for the 170-pound two-piece promotions championship.
So that was some time. That's very great, some blows. Tell me about the win there.
Oh, it is a game competitor. Gave a lot of good shots and threw some nice things out there. It was a tough fight, but I just kept going forward. Got the job done.
So pretty good fast at 2, so that makes you 4-2 on your career now, right? Okay, so when is your next fight?
Got a couple things in the work. We're looking for a fight, hopefully in March. Quick turnaround down Lansing, but what I'm really looking forward to is the next card here in April.
All right, we got something great for you, Mr. Reese. We have a title fight.
Eric
April
Reese,
12th,
we just
right
called
here.
his fight for
World
Legends of
Wex
Combat
number
last
3.
weekend. He had another finish. This man
And
is
Mr.
not
Reese.
paid
And
by
Mr.
the
Reese
hour.
has a record of
How you gonna step on his toes with the boots?
5-0.
That's how you
Gentlemen,
know
we
it's
will
real.
see you in just a short couple of months.
All right, guys, face this way.
Neither one of these men getting paid by the hour. Like we said, Eric Reeves, a guy we just called his fight in Legends of Combat, he got himself another finish this past weekend. We had a nice finish here for Brendan Baker here, getting himself the body shot finish here. I feel like these two are going to meet in the middle and throw down, dude.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. And I really wonder, is the size advantage going to lean towards Baker's favor? Is that power advantage going to be in Reeves' favor?
He may be taller, but it looks like Reeves is thicker, so we're going to have to see.
You see what Reeves was able to bring in that Legends of Combat bout just a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. So that being said, man, incredible fight there from Baker, but he's going to have to bring it again come April.
All right, we got 3 fights left here on this two-piece promotion cards. Next fight coming to the cage, we got Johnny Vegas, man. Those either go down really smooth or are extra fruity. We're gonna see if he's smooth inside that two-piece cage against Brandon Morton. We know Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express, past guest in Knockouts and 3 Counts, which you can check out on YouTube. But judging by the action we've gotten here, you know, Ricky Morton and them are the Rock and Roll Express. Let's see if they can bring a Rock and Roll Express inside this cage.
I know he's going to be one, too, that's for sure. One thing I love to see is this MMA crowd really seems to be tuned in. I know some of these other fights you go to, and it seems like once their friend or family has performed, they're out the door.
Well, how can you not like the action we've seen so far?
Not tonight, with two-piece promotions, man, what we're seeing tonight is these fans are glued into what we're seeing in this cage in front of us.
And like we were saying, just because there are a lot of amateur fights, man, doesn't mean the action is going to be amateur hour. These guys are not getting paid by the hour.
Every guy, too, to speak to that level, they all have been coming in incredible shape. I know sometimes you see these amateur guys, and maybe they're on a fitness goal and they're just taking fights for fun and stuff. These guys all came in incredible shape. So here we go, though, with our ring announcer.
Hey, all right.
Hey-o.
CNC Roofing, where you at?
Right here.
Where?
Right behind you, dog.
Behind us. All right. Want to make sure I get a shot at CNC Roofing and siding. You need a roof? CNC. Need some siding? CNC. How about Dark Side Studios? There, Dark Side Studios. No. But you're happy for them. Hey, all right. Dean's Body
We need a
Shop.
ring announcer.
Your body needs some work? Go to Dean's. and M&M Collision Center. Love it, love it. Bring it. Okay, Cadillac, I think it's time for another fight. Another fight. Let's break this one up. Let's bring these fighters in here. The first one we're going to introduce is Johnny Mad Dog Vegas.
Like I said, Johnny Vegas can be really smooth, but a Mad Dog not so much. So let's see what we get inside this two-piece cage with Johnny Mad Dog Vegas.
I mean, like you say, a dream name nonetheless, but really, it sounds like a cartoon. If I've ever heard of Johnny Vegas, man. Sounds like,
That's a pro wrestling name, man. He's ready for the WWE. Watch out.
Yeah, let's see if he can take this gamble that he's putting on himself tonight and come out victorious.
His opponent, Brandon Triple B Morton.
Taking it back, insane in the membrane. Triple B, Brandon Morton, making his way out to the cage. You know, MJF used to call the AEW strap the Triple B. Let's see if Brandon Morton gets him a Triple B of his own here in two-piece promotions.
All over the place tonight with these walkout runs, but Cypress Hill, yet again,
Not mad
not
at
a
it.
bad call.
Love the throwback. Let's see if he's insane in the membrane and lives up to the moniker inside that two-piece cage.
I know I got 5 on it.
Insane in the brain. Looks like he's coming out of the same team that we saw with Todd Ryan earlier in the night. Let's see if both the guys getting ready for a fight are going to help them here inside the two-piece cage, and let's throw it up to our ring announcer.
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Our referee will be Ben Kosmowski. Cadillac, Michigan. Are you ready? Fighting out of the blue corner, making his MMA debut from Yukon Martial Arts and Training, Kauai's very own kickboxing, coming to you from Mahia, Kaua, Hawaii. I give you Johnny Mad Dog Vegas. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing 135 pounds, making his MMA debut. He is with Team Phoenix out of Greensboro, North Carolina. I give you Brandon Triple B Morton.
Not every day that you see these kind of fights on the local amateur scene, man. You got 2 guys from out of state. Big
Hawaii
travel.
and North Carolina coming here to the cold. Let's see if Johnny Vegas fights like an island boy, though, because them Hawaiians can fight.
Bang this guy up.
Just ask BJ Penn, just ask Past Kessler Show, Toby Misak. But Brandon Morton right away on that double.
We've seen such a wrestling heavy approach from his
Team Phoenix counterpart. Team Phoenix ain't coming to play. That wrestling heavy base shows itself again. Good job for Johnny Vegas, even though he's grabbing a cage. Brandon Morton on that choke. He doesn't got it locked. Now he might. Looks like it's under the chin. That's tight. He gets a tap. Quick finish, Triple B. Don't get paid by the hour. North Carolina staying undefeated in the mitten. And he didn't even need a two-piece and a biscuit to do it.
No, straight for the takedown. Both guys threw heat early, though. They were both throwing.
He was like a boa constrictor on that back. Once he got his back, he was in trouble. Didn't even have the choke when they went down to the ground, and quick and in a hurry. Stretched his opponent out, gets the tap. Tap or take a nap was the options for Johnny Vegas.
You seen how tight that squeeze was, man. I mean, he had no choice but to tap on that one.
Back to the drawing board for Johnny Vegas, but again, that's the best part of the amateurs. But let's throw it up for an official decision.
This fight ends in the first round by way of a rear naked choke at 37 seconds. Your winner, Brandon Triple B Morton.
Well, it turns out Vegas isn't always right.
I mean, Johnny Vegas can put you to sleep. Johnny Vegas got himself caught in a choke. Great performance from Triple B, Brandon Morton.
Well, tell me, what was it like?
Brandon Morton was the Rock and Roll Express tonight.
It's over fast. From Greensboro, right? What brought you here to Michigan?
This fight.
Okay. Don't want to stay from the snow?
Short, simple. This fight.
Always more. Always more. We'd love to have you back. We'd love to have you back. Two-piece promotions, great place. I'll tell you what, I want you to
telling
have
him
the
next
same
time he needs
back.
to
We
let
want
me
to
do
see
the
back here
interviews.
again. Bring it.
Can I shout out my team Phoenix MMA, my coach, my family, my teammates, everybody. None of this is possible without y'all. Thank y'all.
He's gonna edit this shit.
Triple B Morton. All right, it is time to grab a beer. It is time to grab a snack. It is time to leave the restroom and take an intermission. We'll be back.
We are here with our second intermission. We've got 2 fights left for you. Logan Roa versus Oliver Leis and Christopher Cameron versus Lucas Armand. Heavyweight main event action. Stay put. You might just catch another 2-piece and a biscuit.
I'm going to invite somebody up here, introduce you to them. Drew Hard Body Nolan. Come on in here. Let me tell you something about this guy here. Let me tell you something about this guy right here. Bare knuckle fighting. It isn't any good. That's what we really want to know. Happens to be 18th in the world. 185 pounds. The Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Stay tuned because there will be an upcoming fight. And I want you to know it is the top Bare Knuckle Fighting company in the world that he belongs to. See my millions.
BKFC, have any of you guys heard of it? Any of you guys heard of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship?
All right, Drew. Tell him a little something. Tell him a little something about what you got going on.
Well. I was supposed to play at the Mohegan Sun here last weekend. The gentleman that was supposed to fight me must have gone cold feet because it did not manifest. Now I'm on the front burner. That's what they call it. Not the back burner, the front burner. That means, Andrew, be ready, stay ready, get ready. I'm always ready. I'm hungry. I'm humble. I'm ready to go in and continue to climb the ladder. I thank you guys for giving me a little opportunity, a little space right now to speak. Are you guys having a great time? Yeah! This is an amazing show that we're putting on, isn't it? Two-piece promotion has just claimed Cadillac, has just claimed Michigan. I can't hear you guys. Are you guys having a good time? Are you having a good time? Well, let's keep it rolling. Hey, let's give it up on Drew. He's gonna take my job, man. He's pretty good. Are you ready for another fight? Are you ready for another fight? Before I give this next fight out, I gotta say something real quick. I've been leaving someone out of the sponsorship mentions. I didn't realize it, but AAO Media. This guy right here. The one you can see taking all the pictures of the ring girls and no pictures of me. Don't blame him. Thank you so much. He's got cameras set up. I saw a drone flying. This guy's the real deal. We also got Betty's little brat over there. Anybody got a brat tonight? Yeah, let's give it up to brat. And Betty's brat. Over here we got the laminated vitamins. Yeah! I took some the last intermission and I feel stronger. Gladiator vitamins. Love it. Love all the sponsors that we have here. Eminent Collision. Clam Lake. Clam Lake, ladies. Clam Lake. Clam Lake. There we go. Clam Lake. Loom. Loom. Love those two. Look at her in a good mood. CC Roofing and Siding. Studios. Dean's Body Shop at Eminent Collision. All right, love it, love it. All right, time to get back to the action. Introducing our first fighter of the next bout, we have Rabbit Logan Roa.
Here we go. Co-main event time.
To go. Two-piece promotions. Logan Roa versus Oliver Leis. Getting ready to make their ways in this stage. Shout out to Michigan Zone. I prevail. I dig the song choice. We've been keeping you up on there.
Yeah, as somebody who's went to a couple of their concerts there with you, great song choice. But that being said, man, to make his walkout here in our co-main event, let's see what Logan can bring out there.
I prevail will get you in the mood to take somebody's head off. And he said all he sees is trophies. Let's see if he's getting another one with a W inside that two-piece game.
Get it, Logan. Come on, buddy.
And our next fighter coming out, Oliver Doc Leis.
Calling knock the Leis. Calling knock the Leis.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Not only does he have the Viking music, he's got the whole tribe walking him out with it.
He's got an army with him. Logan Roa does not seem to care one bit. Staring a hole through the door.
Definitely some visualization coming from Logan here in the ring. But that being said, really curious, yet again, Oliver looking focused here. About to make his walk in.
Oh, this is the last 2 fights? Oh, this is the last 2 fights?
Yep. Here we go, co-main event of the evening. Here we go, co-main event of the evening inside the cage. Let's throw it up to our ring announcer.
Right here, right now, right here, right now. Cadillac, Michigan, are you ready for another fight? Let's go! Fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 0-1. 144 pounds, coming to us out of Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and Paulson, MMA. I give you Armand, I give you Logan Roa. Fighting out of the right corner with a record of 1-0. Fighting from Kwan MMA, 145 pounds. I give you Oliver Doc Leis. This bout is scheduled for 3-minute rounds. The referee will be Wex II.
Hey guys, I'm up with the rules on a good fight and clean fight. Hey guys, touch gloves, do it now. Back in front of the fight.
All right, Oliver Leis versus
All right, everybody.
Oliver Leis versus Logan Roa. You heard the man, lock the cage, co-main event. You heard the man, lock the cage, co-main event of the evening. Inside the cage, word in. Your third man inside the cage.
Here we go. Oh, big, oh!
Big shot from Leis.
Hands up. Hands up.
Whoa, another big shot. Oh, another big shot from Leis.
Yeah, he does.
Rocha's got to address those against the cage. Good job of Usher come up against the cage, but I love the uppercuts. Oh, Rocha shot. Oh, more big shot. Leis. Let him off his Leis. Leis.
If you're Rocha here, you've got to do something. You can't just stand there.
Now he throws him back. Right on cue. War at the Wex. We call this one War at the Wex while they are trying to live up to the moniker. Man, what shot. This is only man. What
Yeah, to go from where we were just at now, and I got to talk about how he's doing a good job with head pressure. You know?
There he goes again. There's more of those uppercuts. There he goes again. There's more of those uppercuts for Oliver Leis.
Calm down. Hands up.
Hands up. Big shot again from Leis. We see that. I'd love to see. We see that Logan Roa has some shots. I would love to see Leis try to hit these shots to the body. That one might have been. I'd love to see the knees to the body.
There you go.
I'd love to see the knees to the body. Right on cue. Logan Roa right on cue, and then Logan Roa catches it and gets the takedown. Right into side control.
Ends up.
Oliver can't use that cage to reverse. So that Oliver can't use that cage to reverse. Riding him. Trying to look for the hooks out of the back. He's got to look for the hooks. He's got one hook. Let's see if he gets the other leg out.
Looks like the eyebrow split there for Oliver.
Logan Roa has the back. Logan Roa has the back. Let's see if he can get out of this position.
Not the spot you want to be in.
So Logan Rocha's got to stretch him out here. So Logan Rocha's got to stretch him out here. He's got to stretch him. Use the body lock here. Use the body lock here. Be careful across his feet too. You got to be careful across his feet too.
Oh, look at the strength here.
He's a little high here. He's a little high here. If you're Oliver, you're going to try to shake him out. If I'm Logan, I want to put myself back and try to stretch him out a little bit.
Doesn't look like he's fully got that choke.
Doesn't look like he's fully got that choke. I'd like to see him land some punches here.
10 seconds left in the round.
10 seconds left in the round.
In a round that's been back and forth, I think this
round that's been back and forth. I think this.
Yeah, I really wonder which way they score it because with the knockdown really from both guys, but then the ground position and control. I would imagine
That's
so.
got to be a Rocha round, though.
So.
I'd say 10-9.
Way to start round one.
Way to start round one.
Good fight to start round one, man. Definitely.
Good fight to start
Good
round
moments
one.
from both
man.
guys in
Definitely
that round.
good moments from both guys in that round.
Really wonder if that cut on Oliver's eyebrow is going to make a difference here. Going into the second round.
They get to throwing shots like they did in round one. They get to throwing shots like they did in round one, it will.
And for Logan Roa, once he was able to get that fight to the ground, man, you really started to see the difference in skill level there. So curious if he's able to get it back to that position here in the second round.
Keep them hands up.
We saw he's got a chin. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Both guys showed a chin in round one.
There you go.
Rocha stalking his opponent as we start round two.
I'm really curious too. Are we going to see Oliver with the same level of intensity that he showed in that first round?
I noticed that Logan keeps sticking that mouthpiece like that. That's the easy way to get hit like that. That's the easy way to get knocked out. And that mouthpiece doesn't seem to be in very well. Better watch out because if I'll
eye poke.
We got an eye poke. He's got up to 5 minutes on this one. For those that don't know, you can immediately be seeing spots when you get poked in the eye like that. Can't see, you can see blood in the eye, especially when it's a situation like that where he's already got a cut over his eye. The last thing you need to do is be seeing spots and having blood coming over your eye.
Yeah,
give this man the benefit of the doubt. Looks like we're going to get ready and keep fighting.
Definitely not the type of thing you want to be dealing with in an MMA fight, that's for sure.
Let's see if Logan Roa can capitalize, though. Little pot shots here from Oliver.
For Rocha, man, I'd really like to see some more head movement out of him. He's doing a good job of pressuring.
He's not moving his head. There's those uppercuts we saw in round one from Oliver. I'd love to see both. Oh, nice shot on the way in for Oliver. Hey, trying to go up top with that head kick. Armand, moving.
Oh,
that joystick. Nice check on the kick from Leis. And right on cue, there he goes to the body. Let's see if Rocha can finish the takedown. And he's on the gilly! He's jumping the gilly, but I don't think he's going to finish it here.
No, I don't think he's got it.
Rocha's already trying to move up the body. I don't think he's going to finish this guillotine. If he does hold on to this, he's going to be in trouble with a bomb food choke. Now let's see what Logan Roa can do from the top.
Let's see if it's another mirror of what we've seen in round one.
He's got to set up that guard pass. He can't just try to use his hips to get out of there. I'd love to see him bang the body a couple times, go back up to the head.
There you go.
Start working that guard break.
Just like you were saying earlier, Kyle, playing loose with that mouthpiece, and sure enough, it ends up falling out.
There he goes! Nice sweep! Oh, he's on the leg! Logan Roa looking for a leg. Let's see if he can get the finisher on Oliver Leis. Whoa, the grimace on Oliver, man. It looks tight. Uh-oh, He's starting to work his way out. Let's see if he can come back on top of him. Trying to use that back leg to kick his way out. He's got to put some weight over top of that leg and come up on top of him. Good job by Oliver Reese.
Well, like we said with round one, I feel like that ground control and position and what he was able to do from the top position kind of secured the round for him.
Yeah, but it looks like he's got some swelling on that eye in the corner of Oliver as well. So where there's the blood in the cut on one side with Oliver, Logan Roa has got himself some swelling. Let's see what happens in round 3. All right, so who do you got through 2 rounds? How do you got this one scored?
Like I said, I personally feel like what he was able to do with that ground position, Logan Roa kind of stole both of those rounds in my opinion.
I can definitely see that. We're in another situation where if you're in the corner of Oliver, you got to tell him he's got to get busy. You know, he was peppering shots in both of the first 2 rounds. I'd like to see him really let those hands go in round 3.
And that's where those first 2 rounds were close enough where I could see the judges giving them to Oliver. But that being said, man, I wouldn't have much faith in it. Oh!
Logan Roa in on the single leg. Good defense.
There you go! Yeah! Hey!
Man, Logan is back sticking that mouthpiece out of here, man. I just don't like that. That's an easy way to get knocked out.
Keep your hands up!
And especially with a guy that's throwing shots like Oliver Leis.
What I don't like we're seeing is he's not quite applying the same
And
amount of
the
pressure.
swelling in that eye is really starting to show itself. Nice uppercut from Oliver. Logan is walking through him, but you can't just eat these shots. Oh, there's the mouthpiece.
Come on!
What did I say, man? You gotta have that mouthpiece really in there.
One and knee here! One and knee!
There you go.
Drive! Drive!
Nice timing on the shot from Logan Roa.
Control him!
We're seeing a real strength advantage, it looks like, from Rocha, man, especially in these ground positions.
He's doing a good job. He's got to land some damage, though, to make it worth the time on top here. Good job of changing the momentum, though, after taking those shots. Let's see if he can switch and finish the darts.
Elbow, left elbow!
Oh.
Logan!
Oh, mouthpiece.
Logan,
Trying to give him his
elbow.
mouthpiece back. Good job.
Left elbow!
Fernand.
Yeah, there you go! And when he comes up,
Let's see if he can land some elbows and hammer fists here from side control.
There you go!
There he goes. He's got his head free. Let's see if he can drop some bows on him to finish the round.
There you go!
There you go! Shot from the top can cement this fight for Logan Roa.
Able to climb to the back.
Oh, he's got the back. There's both hooks again. Let's see if he can finish with the rear naked choke. Right now, Oliver's got one of those arms tied up, so it's going to be hard to finish this choke.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for Oliver, man, he's in a real bad position here with his leg underneath his leg like that. He's in a spot where it's going to be real hard to stand up. And not only that, now you got Logan chasing the submission.
He's still defending. The choke's not in all the way. He doesn't got his hands locked, and it looks like it's on the chin. But again, this is a dominant position for Rocha.
Oh, it looks like it might be under the chin. Oh, no.
Landed some shots, comes up on mount. Way to finish the fight on top for Logan Roa. 10 seconds left. Let's see what Oliver can do with it.
And that's the horn.
That is a tough fight, but good experience for both guys. I got to give that fight to Logan Roa, but as you can see, he's going to have quite the shiner in the morning. You've got the cut for Oliver on the other side. Both these guys, you can tell, have been in the fight. As our guy Jim Ross would say, that That right there is a slobber knocker.
Yeah, it was. No denying that. And like you said, for both guys, man, what a fight. Able to really show in moments good versions of themselves, man. I mean, you can't ask for much more on this level of the fight career.
Great fight here in our co-main event. We got one left on the card, and it's the big boys as Lucas Armand and Christopher Cameron are up next. Let's see who gets the dub between Logan Roa and Oliver Leis.
With our official scorecards.
Hell of a fight! Yeah! Hell of a fight! Give it up for these two guys! That was a battle. Judge number 1 scores the bout 28-29. Judge 2 scores the bout 29-28. Judge 3 scores the bout 28-29. For your winner, Logan Roa!
Great fight by both men. I think the right decision at the end, but as you can see, it came right down to that last round.
I mean, like we were saying, man, I feel like Oliver was landing the better shots on the feet. Logan was kind of walking himself into some of those, so I can see where the judges would lean towards the Oliver corner on that one. But that being said, I, as well as you, sound like we were both leaning towards Logan Roa on that one. Great performance, though, for both guys. Like we continue to say,
Armand, I know for sure, is a guy that's on his way up
this does not
amateur
seem like
scene here at heavyweight.
fight.
Chris Cameron is stepping up a weight out here and trying to fight him off a long layoff. Tough guy. It's going to be a great fight. We're going to see if Armand, the arm of both guys, what a fight his winning ways going, and what a way to send us into our main event for the big boys to come out here and throw down.
These guys coming off these big layoffs and stuff. A big win in a main event slot like this, man.
Okay, Logan, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. We want to hear from you. Brother, that was a fight. That was a grind. Dude, tell me about the conditioning that you've gone through to get through something like that.
That's, I condition to outwork everybody in the division. I know that when it comes in here, I'm going to be the one standing in the middle. And I don't feel tired or worn down like everybody else does. If I'm tired at the end, so is the other guy.
Who's this young lady right next to you?
This is my beautiful fiance, and our beautiful baby boy Jackson.
And the lady on the way. That's awesome. Congratulations, y'all. Well, I tell you what, let's talk about the people that you want to thank. Who helped you get ready for this?
My amazing brother, David Charles, came with me every day. Got a bunch of people out in the crowd from the gym. Gave us the party.
Mount Pleasant, isn't it? That's where you train? Fantastic. You gonna be back for another one? We'd love to see you back. Hey, give it up for Rabbin, Logan Roa, and his baby and his wife.
Please don't fall on the way down this. Please don't fall on the way down this.
That's good.
All right, Corey, one fight left. Lucas Armand versus Christopher Cameron. The heavyweights are getting ready to throw down. It's about to be a war at the West.
Yeah, main event time, and like you mentioned, Kyle, heavyweights, man, you never know what you're going to expect when you're talking heavyweight MMA. You know, it really is one shot and it could be over when you're talking 265.
Now, again, you got Lucas Armand that's coming up from Coon MMA and Murcielago MMA. I've seen him in a cage against Vasquez to knock out for 3 counts. Jay Henderson, one of the best amateurs in the state, and my man did his thing, got a TKO finish here. I am looking forward to see what we see from him back here in the 2-piece cage. We saw him last time out against Jonathan Martin, another guy that we've called his fights much before. The guy's got the experience, he's got the team with him. This is going to be working out great.
I mean, main event time, like we were saying, though, I'm really curious what they bring to this cage coming in. You know, there's a reason why, besides just being heavyweight, why they're in this main event slot, you know?
Armand, I know for sure, is a guy that's on his way up in the amateur scene here at heavyweight. Chris Cameron stepping up a weight to come up here and fight him off a long layoff. Tough guy. We're going to see if Armand can keep his winning waves going off of his last fight here at 2-piece promotions.
Some of the times, though, when you see these guys coming off of these big layoffs and stuff, a big win in a main event slot like this, man, that could really reinvigorate their career.
It's time. It's time for the pro fight, Cadillac. Let's bring out our fighters. First, Lucas Jackson.
And they come alive for Lucas Armand, our only pro fight of the night. The heavyweight boys are ready to get in here and throw down here in Cadillac, Michigan. There you see Joaquin Murcielago in the corner. You always hear him say it's time to get activated. Lucas Armand is ready to get activated inside this 2-piece promotions cage. Chad Kuhn and Joaquin Murcielago in the corner here for Lucas Armand. Not very much better guys you can have inside the cage with it or outside the cage.
Highest level of the game. There's not much gyms with more, that's for sure. Go Lucas! Now for the other.
Introducing our next fighter, Chris Cameron.
A lot of support for Chris Cameron here in the Wex as well. Looks like this is the fight they came to see.
Hey! Keep that range. Hey, keep that in your punch. Do that by moving your feet. Keep your feet moving.
Chris Cameron getting ready to make his way into the cage, coming in off a long layoff and stepping up to fight at a higher weight class against Lucas Armand for this fight.
Now that might be the story that's coming out. Looking at him, he seems to look like relatively close to heavyweight champion.
Now we've been telling you all night, don't blink. A two-piece and a biscuit might just come your way. In this fight, I can't stress this enough.
This professional MMA bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Our referee will be Dan Spearden. Got one question. Cadillac, are you ready for war? Fighting out of the blue corner, we have the professional mixed martial art record of 1-0. Fighting out of the Colorado and Cool MMA, I give you Lucas Jackson Arnold! His opponent, fighting out of the red corner with a professional mixed martial arts record of 3-1, weighing in at 258.2 pounds, coming to us from Mount Pleasant Martial Arts, Oil City Grappling Arts, and sponsors Explore Chiropractic. I give you Chris Cameron!
Okay guys, we've been over the rules. I want a good fight and a clean fight. I want to touch gloves, do it now. After your opponent stop fighting.
All right, with this being a pro fight,
Let's lock this cage!
you heard the man, lock the cage, but this time when we lock the cage, they're going to be 5-minute rounds with this being a professional fight, as opposed to the 3-minute rounds we've seen for the rest of the night. But judging by the other fights we've had tonight, it might not take 5 minutes, and they get right at it, right center cage. Armand comes out swinging, Cameron trying to catch him on the counter.
Both guys seem to land a couple shots in that exchange.
Good job by Cameron trying to keep a jab in his face. Armand trying to use a little bit of footwork.
Cameron looked very focused in there.
On and off the tracks! On and off the tracks!
Both guys trying to find their range. See who blinks first on this one.
There you go! Nice. On and off the tracks! On and off the tracks and pop!
Nice. I love the head movement. I love the head movement. It's beautiful.
You hear him calling for it. You got Murcielago in the corner calling for head movement from Lucas Armand. And on cue, there goes Chris Cameron snapping that head back with a jab.
It seems to be, at least in my eyes right now, the footwork from Logan that's making a difference. Or Lucas, I'm sorry.
Jab, get off the tracks, come back 1-2. Jab, get off the tracks, come back 1-2.
Get to the body. Get to the body.
Cameron's doing a good job of holding the center of the cage. I like the movement from Lucas Armand so far, but he's got to start connecting. I like the way that Cameron's keeping that jab in his face. I'd like to see both guys do more of that jab.
Looks like Cameron's dealing with a little bit of a busted open lip.
Yes, sir. Throw that jab out there now. Throw that jab out there now.
They are coming alive for Lucas Armand here in Cadillac.
More punches. More volume. 120 low. 120.
Good check by Chris Cameron.
To the body.
Yeah, for Cameron here.
Yes, sir.
He's catching himself waiting a little bit.
Hey, now mix him up with punches. Yes.
Circle, circle, circle.
Yeah.
Nice body kick for Armand. I'd like to see him put some hands in front of that.
Let's go.
To open that up a little more.
Circle, circle. Like a hook. Yep.
There you go. Beautiful. Throw that jab out there.
On the right. 120 low on the right. Step back up.
Both guys seem to be looking for that one. Nice check there for
1-2 down the middle.
Follow it up. We got the Lucas corner to my immediate left, man, and they're letting him know what he needs to do, but to this point,
big shot from Chris Cameron. Good job of keeping the guard up by Lucas Armand, though.
He pulled the old Yoel Romero trick, kind of lulled him to sleep and then exploded on him.
A good heavyweight will be able to fight in bursts. I mean, you got to be able to fight the full 15 minutes, but being able
set him up,
to have
though.
those
Just throw him
bursts
blind,
and
buddy.
go across
Set
the
him
cage
up.
like that can open something up.
You got a minute and a half.
Chin down. Lucas Armand being able to land some really good leg shots to this point. I'm wondering what the leg
Big
lead
shots.
leg
Here
is.
comes that burst again from Chris Cameron.
Oh!
Armand might be hurt. Taking shots right here in the first corner. Big knees to the body.
There you go.
Good job by Armand,
There you go,
though.
Lucas.
Weathering the storm.
Hey, he gotta get tired.
Let's see how to see if Chris Cameron can sustain this for 3 full rounds. Oh, big shot from Armand.
Lucas Armand doing a good
There's
job
a
of
big
covering
breath
up.
from Chris Cameron.
45 seconds, Lucas. Yes, sir.
Nice shovel uppercut from Armand.
Oh, knee to the body.
Another blitz here from Chris Cameron at the end of the
30
round.
seconds.
Nice counter by Armand. Cameron might be hurt.
There you go. Hey, elevate the underhook. Elevate the underhook. Elevate the underhook. Elevate the underhook, Lucas.
Calling for Armand to jack that uppercut.
Lost the chip. Lost the chip.
15 seconds, Lucas. 15 seconds.
Sorry, bro.
Jack that underhook and run the pipe.
6 on the ring.
Lots of shots landed by Chris Cameron in round 1, but let's see if he can sustain it because he looks tired in that
Yeah, he
corner.
does. You never like to see that, hands on the knees. And with that level of explosion that we were seeing there, man, like
That's
you
why I
said, Kyle,
said, can he sustain it for
yeah,
15 minutes?
it's real hard to do, that's for sure. How do you got that one through 1, Kyle?
I would say Chris Cameron won round 1, but he looked to seem that his gas tank was running empty towards the end of round 1. Again, let's see if he can keep that up for 15-minute rounds because Armand seemed to be getting some get back and getting some counters towards the end of that round. Going to be interesting to see how round 2 shakes out.
Yeah, for Lucas Armand, I felt like he was the one leading the dance until ultimately that last big explosion. That kind of swung the round, at least for me. Oh, the blood drops tried so hard to get me, but they did not. But not yet.
Going home without blood on the suit's always a good thing, but here we are back for round number 2. Main event of the evening. Nice leg kick to start the round by Lucas Armand.
Follow it up. Come on, follow it up.
All he's trying to do is charge you. Circle, he's going to charge you.
You hear the corner for Lucas Armand telling him to watch out for those bursts like we saw in round one with Chris Cameron.
Use their fakes, then come in.
If you're Cameron here, I would imagine he's going to take a break in the beginning of this round, trying to regain a little bit of that stamina on his battery.
He's biding his time, waiting to have another one of his bursts.
Big jab, though, to open that one.
Stay technical, small steps and then shoot. Small steps and let your hands go. Yep. You got 20 low on the outside. Hey! Keep him in front of you. All he wants to do is charge.
For Armand there, that was a good job switching it up and going low with that shot.
Pop shot, head rhythm, shoulder rhythm. Take that outside lead leg. 120 low on the right, hard. Hey!
Nice leg kick for Armand, mixing it up, little hands and legs.
Small steps like a hug and follow behind it. All she's going to do is charge forward. Yep. Chin down, she's charge forward. Put that stick out of it.
For Cameron, man, he's got to do a better job of keeping his chin down in these exchanges or else he's going to get a crack.
Absolutely, and like we saw in the last fight with Logan Roa, his mouth is open. You can see he's taking deep breaths. You don't want to get caught by a heavyweight with that mouth wide open.
120 low, take it out.
The body from Armand. And a nice shot up top. Finishes off with a jab. Good combo for Lucas Armand. Another nice jab to the nose. Another nice right to the body. He's picking his shots this round.
Take it out.
120 now.
Nice left hook. Armand is picking him apart this round.
Good. 2.
Yeah, it seems to be a real improvement.
Oh, looks to go high. But you see the big deep breath from Chris Cameron. They're calling for him to put the pressure on.
I like to see that level of flexibility.
Touch with the jab. Touch with the jab, Lucas.
Absolutely. Another nice jab from Armand.
1-2 leg kick.
Cameron's having a hard
1-2 leg kick.
Look at him tired. You can see it.
Belly.
Hands down by his side.
20 low on the run, Lucas.
Promotion's called two-piece. I'd love to
120
see a
low on the run, Lucas.
Armand here right now.
120 low on the right, Lucas. Yeah!
Armand.
Chopping that tree right down.
Windshield and pop.
He's shaking his hands out. You can see the gas tank for Chris Cameron is missing.
Yeah, it seems to be falling apart on him for sure.
Another nice jab from Lucas Armand.
Let's go.
And how I was bringing up that footwork for Lucas.
Piece of a biscuit right there for Lucas Armand. Cameron's getting his shots in though.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, minute and a half. Minute and a half.
1 minute and a half left in this round. Lucas Armand is pushing the action.
Hey, to the body. Body kick. Body shot. Let's go. Let's go.
Big deep breath from Chris Cameron. Lucas Armand needs to jump.
Hey, to the body.
Still keeping himself busy though, as Cameron with those hands.
Another nice leg kick from
Hey, go
Armand.
to the body.
I'd like to see him check out the inside leg kick too. Cameron might be hurt. Another big shot from Armand. He's tired.
Oh, here is the
Cameron charges across the cage. Oh no, he's down.
Is this the end?
They are coming alive at the West.
Oh, he ties the legs up.
Armand slips. Let's see if he can finish the fight. Big hammer fist.
30 seconds left. Is he able to find the finish?
They are coming alive at the West.
30 seconds. You got 30 seconds, Lucas. Hammer fist. You got 20 seconds.
The guard is open. Let's see if he tries to pass across and keeps landing the shots. They are coming alive for Lucas Armand.
You can hear those chants. I've got the corner right in my ear. You love to hear it. This is what you love to see on the main event.
Hit him in the body. Hit him in the body.
He's tired. He's tired.
End of round number 2.
Cameron struggling to get up off the canvas.
He is gassed.
Let's see what he's got if we make it into round 3.
listen, not only are you a dog, but you're smart. Now you're dealing with your brain. He's clear, yes. All you can hope for is that you run into something. Listen to what Chad said. What did I say? I know you're a dog. Now he's trying to be smart. You put something.
Oh, I think that's it. That is.
And they're calling it on the stool. He's not getting off the stool. Armand gets the win via TKO.
That's the end of our main event. Woo!
He is hyped up.
And for good reason, man. That was a hell of a performance from Lucas Armand, man. Talk about moving up as a heavyweight prospect on the MMA, the local Michigan scene, man. What a way to do it. And this crowd, man, I'm struggling just to talk over it.
What a night at the Wex. The heavyweights didn't disappoint. All but one finish out of 7.
Woo!
You need to be here in April when Two Piece Promotions makes their return.
I have a feeling once that better weather comes too, we're going to see this place packed to the gills because it was already well full tonight. So I'm very excited for what April might bring come that time. We already seen the announcement of one title bout, and honestly, with a performance like that, man, I wouldn't be surprised if we seen Lucas Armand back.
Well, Corey, with that said, good night, good fights. What a night of fights at Two Piece Promotions.
At 0-0-0, third round, we have a TKO for Lucas Jackson.
Lucas Armand gets the dub. Like we said, he got activated for sure and got himself a TKO finish with his opponent, Chris Cameron, not getting off the stool. Corey, what a night of fights. They need to be here in April.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making it out tonight's spend today with us.
For coming out.
Two Piece Promotions.
If you're
We will
watching
see you
this on
back here April
you need to be
12th.
here for the next fight. Make sure you check us out every Tuesday and Thursday. Knockouts and 3 counts. You can check us out at KO3C.com and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Get yourself good night, good fights, and
Hey man, I just want to give big respect to Chris Cameron. He's a veteran of the sport. He's been fighting for 15 plus years, you know what I mean? He has over 40 fights under his belt, so much respect to him, and it's a huge win for me to take on this, you know what I'm saying? Also want to thank my sponsors, JMP, Stealth Automation, DW2 and On Target Fishing Guide Services. I appreciate all of you. I'm selling merch at that table over there. If you want to support me, it helps out a ton. This fight really meant a lot to me. This week marks my 4 years sobriety. And you know, I've completely dedicated myself to this sport. A lot of people try and plan their training around their life. I plan my life around my training, you know? Because I'm gonna be somebody someday. I'm gonna get my show on interview. Thank you, everybody.